ABC, it's Greeno. Kind of in the middle of a all-day record spinning marathon. So, listened to some yesterday and pretty much all day today. Just been hanging out. So, just thought I'd do a video of what's spinning. And there may be some new stuff in there I haven't even shown yet, but screw it, we'll just toss it in here. So, and it's a mixed bag, so hang on. What's spinning right now? Dead Milkman. Just pulled it off the shelf, hadn't heard it forever. Actually just watched Garner, the Rock and Roll Truck Stop, put up a video, and it kind of led me down this path and ended up here. Love this album, man, still love it. Hadn't heard it for a while. Just haven't checked out Dead Milkman yet. Definitely check this album out. Great album, Eat Your Paisley. Actually, here's a new one. Just got it in the mail. Kind of a long story behind this. It's a single guy at work turned me on to about 10, 15 years ago. Punk band out of Detroit, 78. And he was telling me about him. He had a friend lived up there. Sent him the single back in the day. Let me borrow it, and I fell in love with it. And he's like, oh, by the way, when my friend lived up there, he recorded off the radio a concert they did in Detroit. And he still has the cassette, so I put the cassette onto the CD along with the single. But anyways, it's the Mutants. So American and piece of shit. Been wanting this forever. He actually, he told me the single, his copy is in his will to go to me. Which, that's cool, great. But I need it now. So I went ahead and finally found a copy. I've been wanting to find one for a while. And they're on eBay pretty much all the time, but usually they're like $40 or more. And I found this one, it was like $14 plus shipping, so jumped on it, and it's in perfect shape. It has a price sticker on it, but it's actually fallen off. But I kind of left it on there, I like it. So, but here's the label, FTM 001, so it's just a private deal, I'm pretty sure. But fantastic band. If you haven't heard this song, either one of these songs are both great. Check them out, they're both on YouTube. Maybe I'll put links down here. Spinning this today. Fantastic new album from Ace Frehley. If you like Ace Frehley, Anomalies, I think that was the last album, which was really good too. You know, it was just as good. Really digging that. Going down the punk path, kinda. The Donnas, Bitchin'. Freaking love this album. This album kind of got past me. I really like the Donnas, and this album kind of got past me when it came out. I didn't pick it up for like a year after it was out. But I totally love it, man. Had that for a long time. Local band. Went to high school with one of the dudes. Bishop's Silver Lining. And it's just a little indie release thing they did. Pretty cool. Has kind of like a 90s alternative thing going. This was newer. Got in the last package from Hell's Headbangers. Can't remember if I showed this or not, but I finally got it on vinyl. High Spirits, Another Night. It's a great album, Chicago band. I'm pretty sure I have shown this. This I haven't shown, but it also came in that High Roller package. Antichrist, Forbidden World. Or it came in that Hell's Headbangers. It's on High Roller. Total Speed Metal, newer bands, couple years old. Never seen it before. It popped up on the website, so I checked it out, liked it, and grabbed it. Kind of what started me down, pulling out a little bit of punk stuff. Garner showed this, Agent Orange, Bitchin' Summer. And actually, I've had this for a while. It was in the Just In piles. I just hadn't spun it yet. And it's like a 4-track EP kind of deal. Pipeline, total surf punk. instrumental, and then 3 tracks on the B side. Cool stuff. So watching Garner kind of got me to dig this out. I digging through the Just In piles and pulled this out, the Arrows, called Stand Back. Picked this up somewhere for $1 or whatever, just hadn't spun it, and today was the day. It's early 80s, 1984, and it's just total 80s, man. You know, keyboards, synths, saxophone, and the whole thing. But it's kind of good. I dug it, so I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm actually trying to weed some stuff out, you know. Drop a needle on it, but I don't like it. Goes into the get rid of pile. That went into the keep pile. Classic Saxon denim and leather. Came across this a while back, and it was actually warped, but I got it fixed. This is a reissue on back on black, 2 LP set with the album, and then side 3 and 4 has like a couple remixes, or let's see, 1 remix, and then everything else is live. It's got some stuff from Donington, and then just miscellaneous live in 1981. And they all sound fantastic. That was the main reason I picked it up, was for that second LP, because I already have the regular pressing. But if you haven't heard that Saxon album, definitely check it out. Another new one, Whiplash, Thrashback. This is the late 90s album they released. I'd never heard this, and High Roller reissued it. Popped up on the website, and I'm like, wow, that one got by me, so good price, went ahead and grabbed it. Alright, and we'll keep going as I play some more here. I'll add on to this video. And boom, it's Wednesday. When did I start filming this? Saturday or Sunday, I think. And basically, as soon as I got finished filming that, something came up, I had to take off, I was done listening. So, or spinning records. So I'm just going to kind of keep this thing going, just add it together, who knows, might finish it next week, I don't know. But anyways, off today, snowing, loving it, only got a couple inches, but I'll take it. And actually I'm off till Monday, so hopefully be doing a lot of spinning. But here's basically what's been playing here in the music room since I started this video. What's playing in the background right now, Rock City Angels, Young Man's Blues. Killer album, killer band, one and done. There's a whole big conspiracy thing behind this band. Signed to Geffen, sent off to like Tennessee or something to record, Nashville. People say they did it because Guns N' Roses was signed at the same time. They didn't want competition from these guys, so Geffen signed them too and just kind of shoved them out of the way. Johnny Depp actually had some ties to this band. If you've never heard them, check them out. Really cool, bluesy, hard rock, that late 80s, you know, Dangerous Toys kind of thing. Next, we'll spin in Leslie West, Mountain. Everybody knows Leslie West. Pretty cool album. This just stuff I just kind of pulled. Not a lot of new stuff in here. Cynics, Living is the Best Revenge. Killer garage band, Pennsylvania. This is on Get Hip. Love the label. And if you've never seen the actual label on the vinyl, it's a really cool garage label out of Pennsylvania. Coltrane. This is a reissue. Just felt like spinning it the other day. James Gang live in concert. Picked this up for looks like 99 cents at a Goodwill. Pretty good album actually. It's pretty cool. I dug that. Haven't actually I hadn't heard that. I've had it forever, just sitting around here, but I'd never heard that one. This was a blind buy a while back, and I hadn't checked it out yet. Madhouse. Looks like they're out of the Maryland area. Where did I see that? Might be wrong. I can't remember now. Whatever. It's like mid-80s, 85. Just kind of that college rock, whatever you want to call it. College radio rock. Reissue on Back on Black, Witchfinder General, Friends of Hell. I have an OG of this, but came across this really good price, brand new, so I grabbed it. New wave British heavy metal, kind of, definitely that Sabbath kind of thing going on. I don't even remember the original year, 83. Who was just showing us? They were listening to it. Steve, I think, in one of his videos. Kiss, Music from the Elder. Hated this album. Hated this album when it first came out. It's slowly grown on me over the years. Still don't love it by any means, but it's one of those ones I'm drawn back to listen to, because it's like, what the hell were they thinking, man? I just don't get it. But I mean, it's got some cool stuff on it. You know, it's an interesting listen, and a good example of what happens to a band when they listen to the wrong people, I guess. The Dickies, the Incredible Shrinking Dickies, Killer Punk. And this has You Drive Me Ape, You Big Gorilla. That's the one I was trying to remember. And it's on yellow. This is original, I think. Had it for a long time. Mad Max, Night of Passion. I showed this when I first got it. Found it cheap on eBay. This is a killer melodic metal album, man. Really good. Alright, and last one. Spun this, Trouble, The Skull. And actually I didn't spin this one. This is on Combat Metal Blade. There's the inner sleeve. I pulled that one out to look at it because I spun this copy. And I knew I had another copy. And show it here for Brother Lee. It's on Bonsai. Love that. But as I was spinning this, it's like, I know I got another copy of this. Is it on Bonsai too? And it isn't. It's the Combat. So that's why I have both of them now. Alright, that's it for now. So be right back. Finally got some VCLT packaged up. I'll be heading out tomorrow. Wonder who will be getting them. Alright, the epic video continues. I think I started this a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. I just been filming here and there, and so whatever. Through the magic of some goofy program I have, we'll put this all together and post it. Alright, what's playing in the background? If you can even hear it. The Horsehead Union. Pretty cool stuff. Swedish band. This is on Van Records. Found this at Hell's Headbangers. One of the orders I placed here lately. Very went out of my head. Helicopters. Not as good as the Helicopters, but you know, who is? But definitely worth it. Digging it so far, and every time I listen to it, it gets better. So, all right, today is Sunday the 30th. You know, coming out of Thanksgiving, and I was away all day yesterday. Got home way late, and had a package waiting. VCLT from brother LJ. Thanks, dude. I had no idea this was coming, so here we go. Totally blew my mind with this brand new sealed California breed. So I haven't even cracked this open yet. Like I said, I just opened it this morning. I was like, holy crap, right on, man. So I'll be checking this out soon. And LJ was saying this definitely grew on him the more he listened to it, so hopefully it'll grow on me. I kind of liked the first single. I liked what they were going for, definitely, but it just kind of left me wanting more. So yeah, I'm definitely open to it. Want to check out the rest of it, and totally appreciate you sending it, man. You know, if you give it a thumbs up, I'll definitely dig into it further. He threw some other things in which I've never heard. Lazarus, A Fool's Paradise. This is on Bearsville 70s, 1973. Definitely cool. Never heard that. Check it out. Jethro Tull. I've never heard Crest of the Knave. Checking that out. And this just looks wacky. I have no idea what this is. Cletus Maggard and the Citizens Band. It's like some kind of trucker, maybe comedy country kind of thing. We'll find out. I love trucker country, so probably be right up my alley. And this is really cool. I have a couple things by this band, but not this. Grinder Switch pulling together. Kind of southern rock, country, whatever you want to say. Excuse me. Very cool, man. Totally appreciate it, LJ, and you know how it is. I'll get you back. Alright, up next, and we're just continuing on what's been spinning and a couple new things, old things, whatever. This has just turned into like an epic video. I don't know. Got this a while back. David Bowie, Aladdin Sane. I'm not a Bowie fan at all, but some of the earlier, you know, 70s glam, whatever, I kind of wanted to pick up. I do like that stuff. So I've been kind of watching for a good copy of this, and this is a good copy, other than somebody wrote their initials on it, but no big deal. So I was happy to get that. Spun it the other day. Very cool. I've shown this, but I just spun it. Victor Griffin's Engraved. This is just awesome, man. And thanks again, Scott Waters. He was playing this in one of his videos. I was like, wow, how did I miss that? And luckily, you know, that VC thing, man, within a couple weeks, one popped up in a store I was in, so I had to grab it. Victor Griffin, guitar player from Pentagram. Just killer 70s hard rock sounding stuff. A little doomy, but mainly just good 70s hard rock. This is newer. Scored it off eBay pretty cheap. Kepi Ghoulie, Life Sentence. Love this, man. I'd never heard it. Came across it on eBay cheap and grabbed it. Kepi, of course, is the mastermind, the lead singer of the Groovy Ghoulies. Just killer pop punk from the 90s. Not sure what year this is. I'm guessing this is 2000s, early 2000s maybe. Haven't looked it up. I didn't see a year on it, so great stuff. If you like Groovy Ghoulies, you'll dig that. It's a little different, but it's still Kepi. Yeah, Kepi's killer. Next, also newer, Vulture, On the Edge. New album from these dudes. Just new wave of traditional metal. out of the Virginia, I think Richmond, down around in there. Really cool band. Actually, that's the insert. So dry. Hands are all dry. But cool band. This is a high roller pressing. See, and good album. Only other thing else I have by them is a 12-inch, kind of like a mini album, I guess. But really good. He, the main dude, what was his name? Ryan Waste, I think. Yeah, Ryan Waste here, bass player. I think was in, I guess he might still be, Municipal Waste, which I've only heard an album or two by. I think they were a little more thrashy, if I remember correctly. But this is kind of, you know, straight up traditional metal. Yeah, a little bit of thrash here and there, I guess. I don't know. But just a cool retro sounding band. I pulled this. I've had this forever, man. I grabbed this on vacation years ago. Spent way too much on it. Probably bought it like 4 or 5 years ago. But it was on vacation, so I grabbed it. It's a Hollywood Rocks box set. This was kind of like a companion to the book that come out. And this is on Cleopatra. And you can see it was like $42.99. I was on vacation and stupid and bought this. But it's pretty cool. It's 3 LPs. They're warped. I need to fix them. They play fine, but I definitely need to run them through the vinyl flat. And they're all on colored vinyl. But it's all 80s Hollywood, you know, the LA scene. Everything from Junkyard, Bang Tango, LA Guns, D-Malls, Keel, Dokken, Odin. But what's cool is a lot of the bands, like Warrant doing Cherry Pie and that kind of thing, none of the tracks on here are, from what I heard, none of them are the original recordings. So it's either live stuff or re-recordings or demos or something like that. And actually a good many sound like re-recordings. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a best of all this stuff, but they switched it up. You know. But it is Cleopatra and Deadline, Cleopatra, and you know that stuff's pretty spotty usually. This is new. Man, I've been wanting this to come out this year, and couldn't find it anywhere for a reasonable price. I'm watching it on Amazon. It was like $55 as an import, and I'm like, no way, I'm not going to do it. But I left it in my watch thing, and it kept coming down, and finally it hit like $22 or something, and pulled the trigger. So, Metal Inquisitor, Ultima Ratio Regis. I have no idea if that's right. I probably just butchered that. Killer band. Been around for a decade or more now. It's probably their 4th album, I think. 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th, somewhere in there. But German band, kind of early to that new wave traditional heavy metal scene, and I've always dug this band. This release is on Massacre. There's 500 of them released, and this is number 208. If you've never checked out Metal Inquisitor, check them out. If you dig that kind of older metal, great band. Grabbed this a while back. Finally opened it up. Nashville Pussy, Let 'Em Eat Pussy. The first Nashville Pussy album. I remember ordering this on CD when it first came out. It came in a brown wrapper when I went to the store to pick it up. And this is on Mercury. Originally came out on a different label, which I can't remember now. And man, I tell you what, this looks like a pirate or a bootleg, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. But I see Mercury online listed it as this actually come out on Mercury at some point, but I'm not sure that is an official release. But I'm happy to have it either way. It sounded good. And that's it. I might end this video here and get it up. I don't know how long this is going to be now with all the sections I've recorded, but we'll put it together somehow and see how it goes. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and we're heading into December, and Christmas is on the way. So, take care, VC.